If you're heading to Dubai and you're wondering what activities to include in your itinerary besides the famous beach clubs, this is the video for you. I'll be going through my top 5 activities in Dubai, leaving my personal favorite for last, so make sure to stay tuned to the end to find out more. Let's get started. First up, a desert safari. This is usually a half-day excursion where you're taken to the desert for a number of adrenaline-inducing activities. This will include riding quad bikes, though we did find that we had to pay an additional 200 AED for this activity. However, we managed to negotiate this down to 150 AED. You will also have a chance to go on some camel rides, but we didn't enjoy this experience with our particular operator in all honesty, as we felt that the camels were not well looked after. More in the Desert Safari vlog linked above if you're interested. After the camel ride, you will go for sand dune bashing. This was a lot of fun, but be warned that people have been known to throw up from this. My favorite part of the excursion, however, was sandboarding. Trust me, it's actually scarier than it looks, but it is a lot of fun. We booked a morning half-day excursion, but you can also book an evening one, which will include dinner and a belly dancing show. And this will, of course, cost some extra dirhams. Next up on the list, Friday brunch. Well, it's commonly known as Friday brunch, but it's now moved to Saturday brunch because as of January 2022, the UAE moved to a Saturday and Sunday weekend. If you're not familiar with these brunches, it's essentially a popular social activity in Dubai where hotels and restaurants offer great package deals on unlimited food and unlimited drinks. Prices will of course be slightly higher if you want unlimited alcohol, and the brunch usually runs for 3 to 4 hours starting at 12 midday. It's a great way to spend an afternoon and also a great bargain on food considering the cost of eating out in Dubai. Third on the list, rent a yacht at the marina. Need I say more? We spent a lovely day watching the sunset from a private yacht that we rented for 4 hours. The package also included lunch cooked on board by one of the staff members. However, to be honest with you guys, next time I'd probably miss out on that lunch and just bring my own food on board instead, as we felt that we didn't get much value for our money. There is a fridge on board to keep any drinks and food you bring in, as well as a microwave to warm them up. There is also a bedroom in case you're on board for a while and want to take a nap, and there's also a shower so you can rinse off after playing in the water. I recommend going in the evening after the peak heat hours as it's still warm enough outside to sunbathe, but it's not too hot that it's unpleasant. Fourth recommendation is a trip to the Global Village. This is something we didn't know existed when planning our trip to Dubai, and I'm so glad that we adapted our itinerary to include it once we saw it. I don't even know how to explain this, but the Global Village is essentially a village showcasing and celebrating every country in the world. You walk into the village and you're immediately confronted with some of the more famous landscapes from around the world, such as the Eiffel Tower and the Taj Mahal. There are several pavilions all dedicated to a country or region. For example, you walk into a mini compound showcasing Pakistan and you will find stalls selling Pakistan meals as well as the country's key trade or export. Other pavilions celebrated an entire region or continent. For example, this pavilion here showcased Africa and had several stalls from different African countries. Besides the pavilions, there's also a theater to watch movies and several funfair rides. I recommend setting aside a full day to make the most out of this experience. Entry to the Global Village costs 20 AED and is open from October to April each year. The season ends and they tear down the entire village and build a new set ready for the next season, Dubai style. Now for my favorite, Old Dubai. I appreciate that many people travel to Dubai for the high-rise buildings, the glitz and glam lifestyle. However, I urge everyone going to Dubai to include Old Dubai in their itinerary. Whilst still very much centered around tourists, this was the most authentic look and feel that we got from Dubai. We spent hours exploring the Gold Souk and speaking to many friendly and welcoming locals. We had incredible food that was also kind to our wallets and finished the day with a fun evening of shisha. There's not much I can say about Old Dubai. It's just a place you need to visit and feel for yourself. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.